so freezing cold. Hi, hello, welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing really well. This is part 2 of the weekly vlog in Dubai. This has been one of my favourite weeks of this year yet, and I'm bringing you along with me. We are going through my everyday makeup routine, a few productive days, running a half marathon event, and a few really just chilled, relaxing days by the pool/beach in the most beautiful hotel. I also take you through my journal prompts and exactly how I do it in this video. So we'll jump straight into Thursday. Hello my loves. I went for 5k run this morning that I showed you my gym fit for, and that is the quickest 5k I've done maybe ever actually. I feel like it wasn't a proper 5k because I actually went to the toilet halfway and nearly threw up and got my breath back. I feel like I wouldn't have been able to do it consistently for that, but I think it worked out about 22 minutes. I did stop though, so I feel like it doesn't count as like a proper 5k, but nevertheless it kind of just felt like a sprint session because I had to stop. And I would love to get, even if it was just once, like one sub 20 minute 5k. I've never really set any time goals with my running. I do think it's wild that I really was someone who just, I used to say like, oh no, I'm not a runner. If anyone ever said like, do you want to come on a run, I would be like, absolutely not. I couldn't think of anything worse, and here I am trying to get quicker. I'm just doing a little natural makeup look. I've actually got a therapy session, which is perfect time. I actually booked this in thinking, oh, it'd be really nice to decompress, because I feel like sometimes with your therapist, like if you've got a regular one, which I couldn't recommend more, I feel like having a therapist just changed my life. By the way, I've just put on my Olivia skin food and my Factor 50 Plus Bondi Sands. But yeah, if we're going to the same therapist, it'll be a year actually. Usually every 2 weeks, but then I think I had like a 3-month break within that year. But she's just amazing. Mason and his mum have just gone to help Melissa do some stuff. She's moved apartment and I have a little bit of work to do, so their timing of that has been great. So what I was telling you about the other day when I do this like natural makeup thing, so I literally, this is what I do. So this vitamin enriched face base by Bobbi Brown. I can't tell if this breaks me out. It smells so nice, like I'm wondering if it's fragranced, I'm wondering if that's why. So I just put this on any redness. What I've also started doing is just making sure whenever I'm on holiday or even in the sun, wearing a cap. Like I used to have my face in the direct sun, but now I'm 25. I feel like now's the time to start looking after my skin. And then you kind of just let it dry a bit before patting it in. This is a very new technique, and then I just sort of press it in and just run the brush all over. This is definitely like day makeup. Yesterday was actually quite nice to have like a full glam thing. I'm thinking if I do a makeup class, you know, where you can do them ones where you learn your own face. I think that'd be really beneficial, because you think, well, I was talking to Caitlin who did my bridal makeup trial the other day, and I was like, so if I get married abroad, you're gonna have to come with me. And then she was actually saying like, oh, I could just teach you how to do your own face, which I hadn't really considered before. But I think, yeah, can you imagine how beneficial that would be? And then I use a light concealer on my under eye just to brighten. So I've had my makeup done twice in the past week basically, and what both makeup artists did was set my powder when you look up. So, right, I'm not going to look down, but now I can't see where I put my flipping powder. But like this, a lot more professional than I'm doing it, but just pressed it in and made sure it was set before you look down. And I think that prevents, like, you know, your under eye creases from over creasing. Oh, I feel for there's powder now everywhere, like all over my legs. Ah! I'm using this Refi, I think it's in Rosewood, which is like a nice pinky natural colour on the lip. Some like nudie browns on my eyelid. This makeup literally takes me less than like 10 minutes. Should we call it 7-minute makeup actually? Very easy. Like bronzer on these cheeks and the top of my forehead. Therapy session is in 3 minutes time, so I'm gonna shoot and get my laptop set up. But that's kind of pretty much it. What a day. So I've had my lovely therapy session and I've just been doing some editing. I can't even see my screen, but I'm pretending that I can. Trying to get a bit of vitamin D whilst also doing some work. We've got a week left here, so we're going back on the 7th of Feb. And is that 6 days or something? So now I can actually relax, have a little bit of a holiday. The only thing is I feel like I am kind of working whilst here, so trying to multitask. I don't know if we're going to go chill by the beach at some point today, which would be nice, but I just had an amazing therapy session. It's really nice because she's been able to see me in like a heightened state today. Usually I end up crying in these sessions, and today was just talking about growth over the past year and just such a nice thing to talk about. The hair is giving one of those troll, you know, those troll dolls you can get. I just shoved it up. It needs a wash. I only washed it the day before yesterday, but I got loads of oil in it yesterday. I just remembered, I think I took my vitamins last night. I've already shown you this, but I'm showing you it again because I feel like I'm working my way through these vitamins. I actually take them before bed, but thought I could take them now. I'm not going to take my ZMA now. And I told you briefly, I think, the other day that I've entered a half marathon on Sunday. So obviously Thursday. Oh my god, I've never tried filming myself swallowing a vitamin, but that was really difficult. I feel like you're watching me. It made me conscious. But yeah, I've entered a half marathon for Sunday. I don't know if it's a race or like they call them races, I think, something like that. But I don't know how fast, I don't know what speed. I don't think I'm going to do it under pressure because that's a long distance. But I can't tell you, I have not taken these trainers off. I feel like these have transformed my running games. I'm now convinced, like, am I just going to be an Essex girl through and through now? But yeah, I'm just going to sit out on the balcony and enjoy myself. I'm going to text Mason and see where he's at. Might make myself a ginger tea as well. Hello, this is a bit of a funny angle. It is Friday and I've just got to the gym. I'm training at Nogs. I did some filming for my app here and I don't know why, but I feel so anxious today. So what I do if I'm ever feeling anxious is start on the treadmill for 10 minutes, do a bit of a warm up, scour the gym, check out what area I'm going to start in, and then just obviously go over my planned session. I'm going to be training back today. So doing the half marathon on Sunday. I'm not going to train legs until afterwards, keep my legs nice and fresh. So upper body session it is, and the gym's actually quite quiet. Sometimes it's weird with like gym anxiety, like what is it? You're only like, what is it that I'm like thinking about? I absolutely love this gym. It's just got so many different variations, so many different machines that even have different angles on. So I felt like a child in a sweet shop. I started off with machine high rows after I'd done my warm up. The machine high row lays somewhere in the middle of a seated back row and a pull up. So if you're trying to work on your pull up strength, couldn't recommend a high row more. Or if you don't have this machine in your gym, you could also use a barbell row. And with this, you're not pulling directly in front of you like a horizontal pull and not directly above you, but you are pulling down at an angle. So there's a slight difference, well, not slight, big difference in the movement pattern. So it's a different stimulus. Our muscles engaged in this exercise are our lats, the big muscles that run down the entire side of our body, and our traps, which consist of upper, middle and lower traps, and also our rhomboids. And then I went into some machine pull downs. I'm actually really concentrating on the lower part of this because I know how easy it can be to sort of fly through the lower part of the movement, and just really concentrating on feeling that in my lats. I moved into some assisted tricep dips. There was some absolute madness going on at the gym this day. Like, there was a guy in the machine next to me who, let's just say, was doing just a madness. He was really nice and friendly actually, but I could barely just keep my eyes on my workout because I was amazed at what he was getting up to. Did my tricep dips, so I did 3 working sets. The goal is to be able to do these unassisted at some point soon, and with these they obviously strengthen our tricep muscles at the back of the upper arms, as well as the deltoid muscles of our shoulders and the upper pecs on our chest. Then I moved into some seated cable rows for my rear delts. This is an area that I'm focusing on a lot at the moment. Don't need much weight for this, just keep concentrated on that muscle contraction. I also bumped into my friend Jacob, who me and Mason actually first met Jacob in Manchester when I first properly joined the gym. He was a PT there, and then we've kept in touch in Dubai. Good morning, it is Sunday and it is about 5:45. I'm just in a taxi on my way to meet my friend Courtney, who I'm running the half marathon with. This is actually my first time ever running like an event. I've always ran, I usually just run on my own, so I'm really excited actually. I don't feel like I slept much last night, but I'm not even going to think about it. I think I was excited, a bit nervous, because I don't really know what to expect, but I think it's going to be really good nevertheless. I've got my running vest. Couldn't find a smaller running vest because this one flaps and annoys me, but it's the only one I've got, so I'm making do. I carved up loads last night. I still feel really full. I'm hoping to have like some sort of oat, it's like a little oat pot maybe. So we're doing the run at Expo City. Oh god, I just panicked then. I thought, have I got my watch on? Have I got my ring on? Didn't put my ring on. I haven't got any jewellery on actually. Literally was just straight out the door this morning. So what I've got with me is just a normal water bottle with electrolytes in, like orange flavoured, 2 running gels, they're both in like currant flavour, a pair of socks. I just realised these are my Pilates socks with grips on, so that's going to be fun if I try and put these on. I won't be moving in my trainers.
There is a life I lead in this city.
We're at 10k! And we're done.
It's sunny now.
Take what I need to get by.
I think we've got like
Doesn't make
3 or
it
4k.
easy.
When I say plain coat, I mean
Another piece of my
literally.
heart moves slow. Somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow.
Oh my god, that was so tough, that last part. Princess.
Just finished, I'm just waiting for my coffee. That was absolutely unreal. So I've done my marathon this morning and we're just checking into our hotel. So we're here for our last few nights and we've just gone around a roundabout and seen Nusret.
How do you say his name?
Nusret, how do you say it?
I don't know. Nusret.
Nusret, you know the steak guy? He was just sat having a coffee, wasn't he?
Wow.
God, my lips are so dry. I haven't actually washed my face after running yet. Had a heavenly massage. Oh my gosh, that was so needed. So post-marathon massage, that was the perfect time as well. So it was at 12 o'clock and we just checked in. We haven't actually seen our room yet, but the timing of that was ideal. The lady went right into my calves, which was so tight, and also into my hamstrings. I think I fell asleep. I try not to fall asleep, but it was just so relaxing. And also this bed has got these like, I don't think you can see it. When I was laid on my front, the arm bits even came down. So like my body was upright and then my arms were leant down. I've never been on such a fancy massage bed in my life. I don't want to get out of here, Mace. How was yours?
So good.
The lady said my skin's really dry as well, so she's put some extra oil on. It smells like, a bit like jasmine.
And as well, we serve a vegan bar. This one carrot cake with cocoa powder.
Wow, it's really cool with the dome, isn't it? Wow. Oh, that's a lovely photo. Oh, how cute is that? We've just worked out this is actually chocolate as well. I think the photo is too. Oh my gosh. What's through here? Wardrobe. Oh, Mace, look at the view. Oh, it's beautiful. Wow. Oh my gosh. Mace, have you seen the bed? This is gorgeous. So we're actually further downtown now. So we've left the Palm, that's where we were staying. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's beautiful in here. Oh, it's such a nice, it feels like a celebration for my half marathon. come to Dubai, they said. It'd be warm, they said. It's so freezing cold. You might not be able to hear Mason, but he's just saying, in literally, I'd say in a month's time, it'd be too hot to even sit here in the summer. And it's freezing cold. We're going to read our books, but they brought us this nice little, it's a nice idea, isn't it? Some water with some tinnies in on the old aquafenas. We actually had these on our run today. People were just throwing them to the side. It's litty next door, isn't it? There's something going on. Oh, it's Namos. That's Namos restaurant next door. Can you hear? I don't know if you can hear the music. Right, so how pretty is this? It like looks warmer than it is. I'm not complaining, but it's bitter cold. We're going to go and check out Namos, the restaurant next door, because it sounds really good. We're literally the only ones sat by the pool. B. Mason's storming off down there. He's getting real bad FOMO. He's seen Nazareth and determined to go and find him. I don't even think you can see Namos. The what? Oh my god! What, is that part of the hotel?
Yeah, might be the hotel.
Can you see that gym up there? Someone's in it, or is it a bird?
It's a bird. We should go check it out.
Mason started eating the chocolate frame. Oh my god, it's like a full blown. Ah, paper's not right. That's paper, isn't it? No, it's actual paper, isn't it? You just ate that? Just showered, redone my makeup, and we are gonna head for some dinner soon. I feel like I desperately need probably an early night, like I was eyeing up the bed early thinking, I can't wait to get into you tonight. And I'm just about to moisturise. Mason just put this on. It's the one that they have and it smells divine. So I'm just gonna moisturise, and then I don't know what to do with my hair. It's a bit of a problem on holiday, isn't it, when it's a bit humid, because I feel like I wash my hair, spend all that time, put my elbow into it for it to then just frizz up. I'll probably wash it maybe tonight or tomorrow morning. Oh God, this smells so nice. I don't know what flavour this is or scent. I also thought, I don't feel like I've given you a debrief from the run. So got up ridiculously early, like I think 5 o'clock or just before 5. You know when you don't even remember waking up like it was that early? It was so nice to actually run with someone else as well rather than a solo run. And I just don't know why I haven't entered one of these events before, because I've been running for over a year and I don't know what it is. Like I've always just been kind of like worried about the process of not ruining like my relationship with running, but I think, you know, when you were younger in school and like PE, and I never really felt very athletic or good at any sport. I'm trying to pinpoint. I want to think about this because I'm wondering where it comes from, but I've just been worried to start entering and putting all this pressure on myself when it's like something that's been so therapeutic. Like I feel like my whole running journey, as cringe as that may sound, has just been so therapeutic, and I wanted to keep it kind of that way without ever applying too much pressure, because I genuinely enjoy my longer runs when I just like go at my own pace, but then at the same time I love pushing myself, and I think I'd just get bored if I just did that all the time and had no sort of end goal. So I feel like it just makes sense, and I really enjoyed today. It was also, like I say, really nice to do it with someone else. And now I've got the itch to enter some marathons, especially now I know like it's such a nice vibe at these kind of events. Like everyone sort of pushes each other. It wasn't like a CPB one today, but yeah, just feel like it makes sense. We did it in, oh gosh, was it an hour? I'll put it on the screen somewhere, the time that we did it in, but it is actually my fastest half marathon. I've never actually ran further than that, so yeah, I'm excited to challenge myself and try to do a full marathon at some point and also get quicker. I also didn't properly like fuel as I would have planned because it was quite last minute, and obviously I was staying in a hotel. When I went down to breakfast, it was not open obviously at like 5 a.m, and I got there and I was like, I did eat loads of pasta and I ate so much buffet the day before, so I still felt like that was in my stomach. But when we got to the event, I was like, I need to buy something. There wasn't anything open. The only thing I could get my hands on was a banana. That was it. I'd usually have much more than that before such a long run, but I was very surprised. Like I felt amazing, and obviously banana is great at slow releasing carbohydrate, and sometimes I can go overboard. Like I feel like I'll have too much of a bigger meal that just makes me feel sluggish and heavy. So finding that balance and finding what works for you. Like if oats works for you, then great. If oats kind of makes you feel like just puffy and not great, then try out different stuff that are sort of higher in protein and more complex carbs pre-run. I also had 2 gels that I brought of my own, and then they were actually handing gels out, which was really nice. One of them tasted like cowpaw, you know, that thing when you were younger, it was like identical in taste, but those really, really helped. And I actually didn't drink loads of water. Like I didn't finish my whole water just because there was one toilet the whole 21 kilometers. So that kind of worked out well. And then obviously I've just hydrated and eaten just everything in sight today basically, which we love. Okay, here is my outfit. It's a little cord, really comfy. I feel like the skirt is a little bit of a funny size, like it's coming up a bit weird around the back. Everything else that I've brought with me, I've brought 3 dresses. I didn't really try them on beforehand, and they come up way too short, like my whole bum cheeks were out on full show, and one of them was a maxi dress that like had a slit up the bum, like at the back, so like it's similar length to this skirt but at the back. Just didn't make any sense, but that was actually really nice. But anyway, I quite like this one. We're just gonna go and have dinner. Good morning. I was basically dreaming about this moment. I feel like this is the perfect spot to sit and do journaling. I missed doing this yesterday actually, and I also thought I could share some of my prompts that I use pretty much every day. So I'll do like a brain dump, so just anything that's on my mind, like if I've had a really good day or even a really bad day, I'll just like write down some stuff, and it just feels so therapeutic even doing that. Just, you know, you've just got stuff in your mind, just like getting it off and out onto paper. And then my actual prompts. God, I can't believe how quickly I've new filled this. One thing about hotels is they always have such nice pens. My prompts are a gratitude list, so that is just where I usually list at least like 3 things that I'm truly grateful for. Then how I want to feel today, so things that I'll usually write are like accomplish at the end of the day, organised, calm. Then actions to achieve this, so if I want to feel accomplished, like plan out my day, make it a prioritised list. Only scroll when I've already created, and then I'll do like a little brain dump, and they're the ones that I've been really enjoying. Oh, we've got a little pigeon friend that's joining us this morning. He's really looking at me, I feel like he's really moving his head. But yeah, they are my prompts. And then affirmations for the day, so things that I've wrote here is I'm capable of achieving what I put my mind to, I'm organised, I'm on time. So sort of things that you feel like maybe you're not feeling that much of lately. I think it's so helpful to affirm to yourself like those things, and it just saying it out loud puts that seed in your mind and allows it to grow. This is the craziest breakfast buffet I think I've ever seen. So they've got a pastry section, a protein. This is the first time I've seen like actual protein in a place. What's that? Vegan prosecco, fresh juices. Oh my god, I love this. And literally every single juice you could imagine. Grapefruit, mango, kiwi, pomegranate, papaya juice. And look at this, bee pollen. Okay, so it's the day after the marathon, and I could not have been happier to see these massage guns in this gym. Like, they've got a selection of 3, you know, these, they're called Hyper-Eyes. I feel like they're the best massage guns. So this is literally perfect. I've just done half an hour lift cardio, so just some walking. I always think this helps if I've ever done like a lot of exercise. It just really helps just get circulation and blood flowing. If there's any aches, my calves are a bit achy today. Christ, this is powerful. I think this is a newer version than the one I've got at home. Oh my god. I am going to wrap this weekly vlog up here. I really hope you've enjoyed this one. It's been so nice being back in Dubai, and yeah, it's just been really nice doing a mixture of everything this week. Fitness, work, bit of fun stuff, and lots of food. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Do let me know in the comments if you would like to see more of these weekly vlogs. It's definitely something that I can film regularly. Just literally let me know, and also your favourite parts of the video, so I know what to film more or less of in the next one. Thank you so much for watching and making it this far. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. If you could do me one thing and make sure you have hit like on this video, it just helps and supports my channel, and I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.